first I would like to talk about the treatment which I pursue for my menopausal clients. So I practice a lot of hypnotherapy. And when I use hypnotherapy for my menopausal clients, it is giving them a very good result with their sleep. It is giving them a very good result with their body, the general fatigue which they feel, and the irritation levels I have seen is gone comparatively to at least reduction to 20%. So maybe in a month where they have seen experiencing this irritation around the whole month, so here I have seen a very good drastic change of at least 20%, very much less. And the rest 80%, they get in that awareness ki look, I am going to get irritated, so they themselves, they start going behind ki let me not get into any argument myself. So that awareness is somewhere coming with hypnotherapy. Hypnotherapy does a very good work because it talks about taking you into a position where you go into a trance, and then coming back and talking about the beliefs, coming and overpowering your thoughts and your beliefs about your own self. So this becomes a very easy way. It is only you and the client. And at times, if the client permits, then we have a group session. It is not an hypnotherapy there. There it is an amalgamation of CBT, where we have a group process where everyone talks about how do they feel, how do they, respond to the things which is happening in their domain, which is happening in their space now. And then certainly CBT is, I think I have used very few cases, but certainly CBT is using your cognition. So when you use your cognition, you are aware of what you are undergoing and how is it affecting. So it is very easy and it is very easily used, because you are aware that this is happening to me, and you completely change your negative thought patterns to a positive area. You completely change your negative beliefs to a positive belief and instill that with CBT. So I have used CBT in my group sessions, not one-on-one. So there CBT has played a very good role. And when people talking about their journey, about the whole menopause, and when each and everyone relates, when I listen, maybe I listen to someone's story, and then I can understand, oh yes, this had happened to me also. Oh, was this the same thing? So when that connections and that correlation happens, there is a time where CBT as a group therapy plays a very good role. Coming to acupuncture, acupuncture, right? Yes, you said about that. So acupuncture, needling does a very good role. With needling, the kind of acupuncture points which are there, and of course our body always has something called as chakras, something small and major and minor chakras, and these points. So whenever these points are slightly when they have been given that needling, these pressure points, they allow the pain, they allow the hot flushes, and they allow the vasomotor symptoms, which we have, the night sweats and all those things. These are the basic vasomotor symptoms which we see. So they work very well with all these non-pharmacological area domains. They work very well. And coming to your lifestyle, so everything, whether it is with pharmacy, whether it is with non-pharmacy, whether it is in holistic, your lifestyle changes is very much important. First of all, the females have to understand that they need to give up on their smoking habits and also give up on their alcohols. It is very much important that you should abstain yourself from alcohol, and you need to abstain yourself from smoking. These two things doesn't allow the body to function in a normal way, because we get addicted to something. And when we know that the hormones are going low, it is decreasing in our body. So we need to understand that we need to curtail on these habits. So certainly your lifestyle, may your diet, your exercise, these two have to go continuously together. In case if you are having lot of carbs in your diet, you need to curtail your carbs, bring it to more of fibers, bring it more to proteins, and curtail on your carbs. Balancing of your water intake. पीपल टेल मैंने 3 लीटर पानी पिया, अरे 3 लीटर पानी में क्या 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 पिया था? खाली पानी पिया था? नहीं, चाय भी पिया था, कॉफी भी पिया था, फिर वो दाल का पानी भी पिया था मैंने, फिर टमाटो सूप भी पिया था मैंने, अरे वो फ्रेंड के घर गई थी ना, मिल्क शेक भी पिया था मैंने. It's not that way. You need to decide what is the water therapy or what is the regimen which you are ready to follow and what do you want to use. So you need to hydrate yourself adequate. So hydration is again important, and your eating, sleeping patterns. The sleep disturbances, when we see in these cases, the sleep timing has to be important. We all love our Facebooks, we all love all these social medias, we all love these Snapchats, but we don't love it for ourselves. We love it to see what is happening in Paridhi's life. परिधि ने अपना स्टेटस अभी तक यार 6 महीने वो अपडेट किया ही नहीं है, मतलब कहीं ट्रैवल ही नहीं कर रही है. So I am more interested in what is happening in your life. So this is where I need to go and introspect, and I need to put a calmness in myself. Look, now I'm going to be off from my social media because this is my me time. And having your own me time is nothing selfish. It is absolutely a selfless deed. You need to have your me time to nurture yourself, to nurture your body, to nurture your mind, to nurture your entire social well-being. Where is that you belong to? You have your small little sacred space. हम घर में देखते हैं कि there is one space where we feel so comfortable to sit whenever we are on phone or whenever we watch TV. But there is one particular space in our area which is very much comfortable for us, and we always go and sit there. So that could be your sacred space. Create that space with that beautification so that that space gives you energy. So lifestyle status is very much important. That change in lifestyle is important. What you used to be eating, khalo, amul khalo, cheese khalo, biscuit khalo. No, we need to curtail on that, and we need to be mindful with our eating.